Well, hey, good morning. Monday morning, 7:50 a.m. on the East Coast of the United States. It's March 21st, 2022. So I was looking around on the internet to see if I could find an interesting recipe. I decided this morning I'm going to use my Vertuo. I have been ignoring it in favor of my original line Pixie all this time, and I thought, hey, I've got all these Vertuo capsules. Let me go ahead and make something special. So I thought of my own recipe. I really like almond. This is the Forest Almond Vertuo coffee in the Forest Variations line. It has Brazilian Arabicas and natural flavors, including almond. There may be some vanilla in this, but it does specify, if you look at the ingredients and allergens section, specifies almond. So I guess that's it. But because I read that it also has vanilla notes, I decided this is what I'm gonna do, okay? Let's move this where you can see it. Oh, okay. So I'm going to add some almond milk, which I'm adding about 3.5 ounces. Now, almond milk does not taste like almonds, okay? It's from almonds, but it doesn't have an almond flavor. I'm going to add some simple syrup. This is Jordan's skinny syrup, 0 calories. And I've got almond extract. I was gonna measure it, but then I thought, just gonna try to add the smallest amount here. Okay, and I thought, I love things that are almond flavored, and I thought, let me add a little bit of vanilla too, just a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna put this over on my milk frother, okay? And get this going around. And I've got a nice big mug this morning. It holds 16 ounces, which it will need to, because this makes 7.77 ounces of coffee. Let me pop this milk back in the fridge. And of course, as you know, when that crema froths up, it can really increase the volume as well. Let me, there, I'll point that down a little bit. Hopefully my phone is not going to fall over. So I've got my extracts, I've got my sweetener. I'll take my coffee pod and pop it in here. But you know what I like to do? I always like to do what technically would be called a cafe reverso, which is you put the milk in first. You reverse the order of the way people usually drink coffee. You put the milk in first and then add the coffee. So, usually you make the coffee first and then add the milk. So, oh, is it ready? No, it's not ready yet. Oh my gosh, I'm excited about this just because I love almond flavoring so much. So, oh, I got my blouse wet. Okay. When you're doing a live video, you notice things like, oh, is my hair out of place? Oh, look, I see that. What is that? I leaned up against the sink and there was water there. Anyway, okay, so here we go. We've got a nice frothed and flavored almond milk. When I ordered the Forest Variations coffees, I didn't realize that they had flavoring in them. I generally don't like to even try the flavored coffees because I like to taste coffee's own flavor. But it's okay. I've got these. I've been enjoying them. Taste a little bit of this froth. Oh my goodness. You know, I probably put a little more almond in there than I wanted to, but it's really yum. I love marzipan, plain marzipan, not the kind with the chocolate on it. That's what this tastes like. Well, okay, my machine is ready to go. You know what? Let me remove the drip catcher because I may need this extra space for the froth rising up. So here we go. I rinsed out the water reservoir in my Vertuo this morning. Added nice fresh filtered water. I always use filtered water. I live in an area with hard water and it leaves residues on everything. So I certainly don't need those building up in my machine. This is gonna be fun. So I meant to look up the caffeine content of this. It's probably around 150 milligrams. Could be as much as 200. But a normal cup of coffee that you would brew is generally around 150. I have found that some of the Nespresso flavored coffees can have more, but I'm gonna give it a whirl anyway. So I know that this coffee has a slight almond flavor to it, a subtle almond flavor. Of course, I've really boosted that with those extracts. It is recommended that this coffee does taste better with a dash of milk. Well, we've got a lot more than a dash here, huh? Okay. And the drip catcher goes back on. Oh, isn't that beautiful? This is something that I love about making a cafe reverso, is how everything layers up. So it's pretty to look at. Oh, the almond smell, the almond aroma. Mmm. Oh boy. Oh, now what's lovely is the coffee is strong enough that it's not being overpowered by the milk and the flavorings I put in. Oh, this is absolutely delicious. And doesn't it look pretty even when it's stirred up? You know, you can add extracts to your coffee, especially if you're frothing milk. It's really nice to add extracts to it. But remember, a little bit of sweetener will help to bring out those flavors. And good morning to those of you who are watching. Roger, Sophie, I can't see all the names, but greetings to you. Get yourself a good cup of coffee and make good choices today.